on beat. Let's go.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Porter. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3. With less than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
Mobley outside, and here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Just 3 to shoot. Porter finds MP. And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Back to Garland. Back to Mobley. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors in Toronto. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Milwaukee. Mobley outside. Pass Pass to Mitchell to end the run. It's rebounded by Portis.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And here's MP for three. Knocks down the three ball. Edwards got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Bucks #1, second the Cavaliers.
And it's no secret that both of these teams rely heavily on the three-point shot. That was the case last year. Look at those numbers.
Now, here's Garland. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You've got to be right on Garland from that mid-range spot because he is lethal from there.
So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Outside Garland. Over Porter. That one a little long. Milwaukee leading by 10. And here's MP for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Allen. No scoring in this one. Pass to Merrill. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Here's Edwards. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Pass to Hunter. Back to Allen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now Merrill. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's Mitchell missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Milwaukee leading by 16. MP outside. Porter in the corner. Edwards looking it over. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Kyle Kuzma. A.J. Green out there with Prince. Then it's Anthony, and it's Trent in at the 2. Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Strus's shot is good.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Kuzma. Trent outside. Prince wide open. Drills it from outside. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Merrill. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 6.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Kuzma kicks to Anthony. Kuzma against Wade. They kick it out to Green. From deep, Trent. The rebound by Merrill.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint. Here's Strus. Prince with the defensive effort. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look now for Cleveland. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Sam Merrill. Big group substitute. Here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Giannis comes in for A.J. Green. MP's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Trent. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you guys.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Cavaliers with another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Max Strus. Porter's checked in for Milwaukee. And again, the Bucks miss. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Garland. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. 5th, Evan Mobley.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Rollins. Still yet to score. Hunter against MP. From deep, Giannis. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder. An all-time great, breaking new ground.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Garland. 11 points in the game. Chalk up 2 there. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Porter passes to MP. Giannis dishes to Edwards. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Mitchell. Holds it up there for Mobley. And stolen by MP. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Garland left side. Now, here's Hunter. And that one is good. Hunter's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Edwards. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And talking about our game for a moment here, guys, how about MP? What a first half for him.
MP is stunting on him, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Milwaukee leading by 14. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Garland. No good from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
7-foot shot. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 16-point game. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mobley a screen on Porter. 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Porter. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 10 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling. That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Antetokounmpo passes to Edwards. Fires from 18. He can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 16. In the corner, it's Hunter. The 3 from Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Good work there as it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Outside Porter. MP outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's MP for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 6 assists here tonight. Mitchell outside. Hunter kicks to Mobley. Mitchell outside. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
Wasting no time making his reply. Mitchell has to let him know he is also deadly from the arc.
Bucks leading by 15. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
They shoot again, and Garland with the lay-in. He's got 13.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
On the wing, Porter. A three from MP. Hits it from three-point range.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Hunter, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Edwards from the arc. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside Garland. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Now here's Porter. He has 5. And the basket by Edwards.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Strus. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP up top. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Mitchell passes to Merrill. And he jams it with authority.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Porter. Pass to MP from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists in the game.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Merrill with the ball, guarded by Porter. Mitchell connects from 3.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
MP passes to Kuzma. Can't hit from in close.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Wade passes to Merrill. Mitchell looking it over. A three-pointer off the mark. MP outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
MP getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets is what Doc is talking about. That's not what he's looking for, asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, I mean, he wants it all. Sees an opportunity for his team to kind of dominate here a little bit and wants them to just take full advantage.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Gary Trent. Green is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Anthony in at the point. Now, here's Trent. Floats it up for... Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Trent. Anthony dishes to Giannis. Pass to Anthony. Antetokounmpo against Wade. Giannis inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Tyson. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 17. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Bobby Portis has checked in for Trent. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Right here, right here.
On the wing, Giannis. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Portis against Wade. The 3 from Garland. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That one goes. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 21.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wade a screen on Anthony. And here's Garland for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Garland, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Giannis. Clock at 6. And Wade sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. A different look for Milwaukee. MP's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rollins comes in for Green. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Anthony. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Driving the lane. The teardrop falls in. Mitchell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The speed and confidence of Mitchell on display. A master at knifing his way to the rim.
The three from MP. They get it back. Over in the corner, Portis. 4 on the clock. MP finds Portis with the drive, and Portis throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Mitchell outside. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Back to Allen. And again, unable to change momentum here. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. For 3, Edwards. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star tonight who broke the 30-point mark in the win. How did you balance knowing when to get your teammates going versus when it's time to look for your own shot?
It's not rocket science, JQ. If the ball goes in, you keep shooting. If it doesn't, you stop shooting.
Simple as that?
Yeah, simple as that.
Okay, MP, keep it simple.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. So long, everyone.
Just got back from the beach, man. Am I red? Yeah, you're a little burnt. All over on me? Yeah, a little toast.
Hamburgers, my place.
We cooking?
On and off the court.
Okay, I'll be there.
Good bro. Yay and dude.
Oh, it's that right near the bar. I got the $20. You?
Abe, where are you from, man? Chicago and you.
Alright, hey, come on.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP.
South Africa.
I'm here with my bro, Big Dog Brandon Harris. Hey, what's up, B?
What up, MP? Welcome to the team, bro.
I appreciate you, fam. Yo, so tell all my followers, what's it like running with Union Elite?
I mean, it's all about growing the game, right? We work on fundamentals and playing basketball the right way.
I see you. And in your words, describe what it's like running an offense. Because you know I have my thoughts, but I'd like to hear what you got to say.
I mean, we got me, so, you know, we play inside out, but I draw double teams, so everybody eat.
All right, it's giving Wemby vibes, but, yo, what's up with this dude, Jaden Moore? Like, I hear he's supposed to be him, ranked 184 on the 250, but...
He legit. He like to get to the hoop and finish. More of a slasher than a shooter, but got a mix of street ball in his game from Chicago, so... You know how they get down.
All right, all my followers, listen up. I want you to know we get buckets in Vermont, too.
Say that, did.
Do they have clocks in Vermont? Time for warm-ups. Wrap it up. Let's head to the court. Gentlemen, how's everyone feel?
Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. Nah, you got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Offensive board. And it's in there.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt. And it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Just 3 to shoot. More. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. It's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
And Union Elite with possession. 4-point game. Fires for three. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Now here's Berti. Pass to Etherington. And just miss after miss right now. For three, it's Mitchell. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Outside Berti. Etherington. Moore outside. Right wing. Shot's good by Pasco. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Moore outside. The pick from Pasco. Moore with it. Guarded now by Diaz. Outside, Moore. From outside the arc. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Edwards outside. And there's the alley. And it's finished off by Harris.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Count that bucket.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Union Elite leading this one. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Outside, Moore. Berti. They get the board. And he gets it to go.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
Subscribe. I'm gonna watch you after school, bro.
As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a new group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Love you gesture, medium skin tone red heart.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Bird outside. Edwards. Launches a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Pass to Talisker. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Here's Dykstra. Kicks it to Summers. Here's Dykstra. Wong. He's covered by Edwards. Here's Mahil. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he doesn't tower over others at the center position, but he makes up for it by playing larger than he stands.
To the middle. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's how you do it. Get into the teeth of the defense.
Edwards, right side. From 13. That one had the right spin on it, and it's good. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Here's Kolish. To the inside. Pass to Bullock. Bird outside. Edwards. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shot. He feels he can make.
Here's Dykstra. Here's Wong. From deep. And it's Dykstra missing. Here's Edwards. And again, Union Elite get the bucket. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had. Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
Pass to Edwards. There's the three. Bird on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. And again, it's MP finding the three.
Woo. All the three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Here's Wong. Westerhoff, and the layup's good off the glass.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And Union Elite with possession. Edwards outside. Down low. Bullock. And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Pass to Dykstra. Here's Summers. MP grabs the miss.
And that's the kind of D that'll make you think twice before bringing the ball back in there.
And the layup is good.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Here's Westerhoff. He's got 8 in this one. Dykstra gets the bucket.
That's the best way out of a double team, with a pass like that.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. 2 points as that one goes.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
Pass to Westerhoff. Takes the 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Bullock. Back to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Union Elite ahead, delivering the blowout. And plenty more to come right after this. And guys, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere so far.
Well, he set the tone early and often for this squad, coming out very aggressive.
Yeah, definitely. So many of his shots were coming from the lane, and he is challenging defenders. Come and get me. Try to stop this.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of it. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Back to Berti. The three-pointer is off the mark. Edwards outside. Inside. Here's Harris. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Here's Team Ballers now. Berti from long range. Here's Pasco. Misses from short range. MP high post. Moore's there. Edwards outside. There's a lob to the hoop, and it's stolen by Berti. Pass to Moore. Over Diaz. Moore, that's good.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
Edwards outside. Now here's Robert. He's guarded by Pasco. Edwards, that's good.
He's the lead. Leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Pass to Moore. And here's Pasco. From past the arc, Harris comes down with the board. To the inside, Robert. And then Robert with the dunk.
They want Robert being aggressive inside like this. No need for soft finishes. Throw it down.
And Diaz comes over to help. To the middle. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big time putback. What a motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in, night out, that's what he gives you.
He tries for 3. Harris comes down with the board. And Union Elite has possession. Mitchell outside. Pass to Harris. Now Edwards lets it go from deep. And Berti pulls it down. Now Moore. Back to Berti. Moore. 5 to shoot. Etherington for 3. Not gonna go that time. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Now Moore. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Team ballers call timeout. Pass to Wong. Dykstra. Here's Wong. Summers. Bird defending. And Summers gets it to go.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Finds Bird. And Diaz. Now here's Bird. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Diaz off the mark. Here's Dykstra. Diaz covering. Here's Wong. Beyond the arc. And it's Bird with the board. His first shot coming late. Rebounded by the Ballas.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Here's Summers. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Kolish. Bird outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Mahil with the rebound. So it's team ballers now. Here's Dykstra. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Pass to Wong. Here's Summers. Bird defending. Rodriguez. That one goes. Count it.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
And coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
So it's both teams making a change here. Here's Robert. Left side, Bird. Kicks it to Walker. Bird. Clock at 6. Here's Kolish. Looking to end the drought. And it's Mahil with the rebound. And here's Moore. Here's Mahil. Pass to Pasco. And here's Moore. Here's Mahil. He's covered by Harris.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now Harris. And the 18-footer is right on the mark. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
Here's Mahil. Moore outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by Union Elite. Here's Walker. Back to Kolish. Now here's Bird. Harris inside. And that one drops.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Here's Wong. Moore on the wing. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Back to Kolish. Walker. Here's Kolish. To the wing, right side. Bird outside. Wong grabs the miss. Moore outside. Summers. Pass to Wong. And here's Moore. They set a pick. Down low. And the dunk by Pasco.
Great execution using the screen.
Gets a path to the bucket. The defensive rotation just wasn't quick enough there, and he makes them pay.
I like the recognition, though. Take whatever the defense is going to give you out there.
Here's Kolish. And Harris draws the double. Moore with the steal. Here's Wong. Outside, Moore. Pass to Mahil. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore. And Union Elite with possession. It's an 18-point lead. And it's finished off by Harris.
Wow, even the defense was stunned by the alley-oop finish.
That was a pro-level play, top to bottom.
Everyone here liked it, and they made it look so easy.
Here's Summers. From outside, it's off the mark. Here's Walker. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though. He's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Ooh, Jay Moore.
Ain't got nothing on him.
Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing.
Nah, today, you were hooping. I'm impressed.
We running this circuit, no lie.
Where we going to celebrate?
My God, this is your city. How am I supposed to know?
All right, I got a spot. You like it?
Hey, you got any girls pulling up?
Of course, bro.
I don't know. Y'all so straight-laced on this team, I ain't know if y'all talk to girls.
Quit being silly, bro. Look, meet me at the crib at about 8, and we'll go to the spot and meet up with the rest of the guys.
All right, I'm pulling up.
All right.
MP. Show night tonight.
Hey, what you working on?
What's up, bro?
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And it's still early in the season, but it's always a good time to check out some power rankings. A lot could change before playoff time. You look at Brooklyn, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at Milwaukee, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Now, New York starting 5. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then it's MP. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the 2 spot. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Here's Anunoby. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks to the paint. Here's Edwards. And Anunoby pulls it down. Brunson against Porter. Brunson passes to Hart. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Outside Edwards. From deep. Again, MP missing. MP's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Time now. To hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Oh, another miss by MP.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. 2 on the clock. Porter's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Bridges outside. Anunoby finds Hart. Towns a screen on Edwards. Hart passes to Towns. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. New York in 5th.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
Edwards looking it over to the inside. Portis, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. "14 feet away, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Now here's MP. We saw him with 39 points last game. The shot no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Bucks trail by 8. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
MP against Hart. Here's MP. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Edwards got his second basket.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Brunson. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Porter. Edwards for 3. Drains the triple. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Brunson passes to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Towns.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Rollins. Outside Edwards. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Porter against Brunson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Outside McBride. Robinson, a screen on Trent. And a big finish by Robinson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Knicks. They lead by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Green. MP comes in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Jalen Brunson. Kuzma, the pass to Edwards. Back to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Oh, MP showing the big range.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Knicks leading by 7. Bridges outside. Outside Robinson. Outside McBride. 4-3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's MP. Work in the interior. MP.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bridges outside. From the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series. So they're looking to correct that.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Right wing to the middle. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards got 7 points here in the quarter.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
McBride passes to Towns. Here's Bridges. Here he goes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. From deep, MP. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. MP's got 17.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Inside. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 19-6 run. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Milwaukee making some changes. Portis comes in for Kuzma, and it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. New York also changing it up. Clarkson comes in for Bridges, and it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And the basket by MP.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Over to the wing. Towns against Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Porter. Softly drops in the floater. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low, getting past some contact into his shot.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. Here's Brunson. And Anunoby for three. It's hauled in by Portis.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And here's MP from outside. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bucks ahead, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you... All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And New York has possession. Trailing by 4. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the power forward position.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Milwaukee has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Portis for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Brunson. Knocks down the 18-footer. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Edwards. The 3 ball. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson up top, guarded by Edwards. Antetokounmpo against Hart. Here's Brunson. Brunson to the basket. It's good.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. MP outside, fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
KBA, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball. And he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. New York working the ball around now. It's Hart on the wing. Down low. Here's Brunson. No good. In and out off the rim.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
MP finds Portis. Edwards for 3. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
3-pointer. Bridges on target from range. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
And the bucket is good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Brunson surveys. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Milwaukee leading by 4. Outside Edwards. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And that one's good. Green.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Porter finds Edwards. Cash assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
Bridges down low. Pass to Hart. And the layup is good off the glass. Hart's got his second basket on the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
MP outside. 36 seconds left in the third. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Hart. Brunson with it. He's got 17. Inside. Robinson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Robinson's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Porter, the pass to MP. From downtown, it's hauled in by Robinson. Hart from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. More 2K action in just a moment. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in.
Let's get this pace back up. All right.
And it's been a Bucks will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Kuzma. Edwards comes in for Green. Rollins, he's checked in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Here's Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then it's MP. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Towns fires. Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Towns.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
MP! Oh, missed on the tray. Knicks trail by 6. Hard outside. Now Brunson. Bridges. Oh, off target from downtown. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Yes, sir. Bank it in the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Rollins. Here's Edwards. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, the long ball, no good. Brunson, wide open. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Now Edwards. Oh, the shot is off.
Not a great decision there. With a defender in your grill, kick it out.
Tries the spin move. Brunson. Yes! Using that window.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now Edwards. Here's Rollins. Now Edwards. Using the glass to lay it in.
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
One of the best clutch players in the entire league. Step up, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
Here's MP. 19 seconds left in the 4th.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Knicks call time here. They're down by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Now here's Hart. Anunoby fires. He's off from 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Here's Edwards. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
So Milwaukee wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Woo! If you're living the right way, you wake up in the zone. My teammates and I were on the same wavelength already from the jump, so we stay there.
So you live in the zone then?
No, we are the zone. Jennifer Quintana, it does not exist without us.
Well then, congrats on another day in the zone, MP.
Hey, I like it here, so I appreciate you.
Thank you. Over to you, B.A.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. Yeah. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship-caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.